John is escorting Mother Rachel and Father John. Congratulations. Our next senior, number 23, Gavin Flynn. Gavin is escorting Mother Amy McLean and Father Bill. Congratulations, Gavin. Jake is escorting Father Larry, Mother Tara Quinn, Stepfather Michael Quinn. Congratulations, Jake. Our next senior, number 12, Andrew Maddock. Andrew is escorting Mother Christine and Father David. Congratulations, Andrew. And our next senior, number 33, Ethan Muser. Ethan is escorting Mother Susan. Congratulations. Our next senior, number 24, Dylan Ostrowski. Dylan is escorting Mother Renee and Father Mark. Congratulations, Dylan. And our final senior, number 20, Cooper Wood.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wyoming Seminary for tonight's matchup between the Lake Lehman Black Knights and the Wyoming Seminary Blue Knights. So one thing right off the bat, Jake Courts banged up with an injury tonight. So that doesn't bode well for Wyoming Seminary. Coming off a loss to Redeemer, went down in the fourth quarter, unable to come back on the floor. Last night, Lake Lehman, they've had some big wins, beat Dallas twice, and they're looking to bring the upset tonight. As we thank our friends, Joe Blazovic, attorney in West Pittston. We'll talk about him a little bit more as the night goes on. And our friends at Snowden Funeral Home since 1908. Snowden Funeral Home here in our community with compassion and dignity. 2 locations, Kingston and Shavertown, as they get ready for our starting lineups. National anthem coming your way. We'll take a quick audio timeout as we get to Honor America, and then we'll be right back. We take audio timeouts in between timeouts, quarters, and halftime. So just so you're aware, here on the John Mendola Show Network. So here we go at Wyoming Seminary Lake Lehman in town and getting ready to play a little basketball here in the John Mendola Show Network. We'll get to our starting lineups. Hayden Klopp will jump it up. Max Pacheski will wear number 520. Josh Kane, like to watch him play. Neil Doherty, and number 12, Ethan Adams. And Muser will get the jump here tonight. Andrew Maddock also in that starting lineup. Will be taken by Pacheski. Jackson Amend as well starts. We throw in Isaiah Stoll and, of course, Gavin Flanley, part of that starting lineup here tonight. So Pacheski looking around. Back over to Kane. Doherty warmed up well, hit a lot of shots. Let's see how he does tonight. Here's Kane on the jumper, in and out, and a rebound goes over to Flanley. So irreplaceable is Jake Koritz. But Sem's got to manage and see how long Koritz is out for. On crutches, might just have a high ankle sprain. Sometimes that could take a few weeks. A men's shot is off the mark. Kane comes up with the rebound. Adam Disbon is now the young coach at the helm. Covered him just a few years ago at Lake Lehman. Max Pacheski downtown. Throws that one in and score it for Lake Lehman. They lead 3-0 here with 6:59 on the clock here in the first quarter. Senior night for Wyoming Seminary. And Ethan Muser, could they have an answer for the big guy on the inside? So it's now 3-2. Muser with the steal. Trying to get around Ethan Adams, does so, and then it gets tangled up, and he'll be fouled down low, and that'll be on the floor. So Sam will get the throw in here. 6:38 on the clock, the first foul of the night here in the John Mendola Show Network. Here is Flanley. Bombs away. Lorraine hits that three. So it's a 5-3 advantage here for Sem thus far early in the contest. Doherty with the basketball. Pacheski in and out, gets it over to Adams, over to the corner, into Klopp, back over, and it'll be outside shooting. Neil Doherty downtown. Well, Doherty, like I said, looked like he warmed up well. He's coming out and playing up top, and a little 1-2-2 or a 3-2 action here. And now they'll sink back in and see what they can do to kind of match up against Muser. Muser in the inside turns and tips his own shot in. So good hustle out of Muser, and 7-6. Wyoming Seminary, 5:44 on the clock. We thank our friends at Snowden Funeral Home, 2 locations, Kingston and the Back Mountain, for helping us out tonight. Kane drives baseline, goes back door, score it high off the glass. Josh Kane. Great play by him. 5:28 on the clock here in the first. Sam looks content to just kind of do their thing right now. Stole three-pointer, doesn't make it. Neil Doherty rips that rebound. So it's 8-7. Lake Lehman in front. Pacheski misses off of Doherty's hands and back over to Max Pacheski. Scored his 1,000th career point in the last couple of weeks. Congratulations to Max. You do it on the soccer field, the baseball field, and the basketball court. A well-versed student athlete. Pacheski way out there. Score that one. Three-pointer. 11-7 now. So an odd score as Lake Lehman leads Wyoming Seminary 11-7. If you get my drift, Ethan Muser still lurking on the inside. He'll be the main offensive force tonight, and he will get fouled down low. So it looks like this will go against Klopp. And it will. That'll be the second team foul. That'll be Klopp's first. Muser will head to the line with 4:31 to go. Muser hits that one. I want to thank our friend Joe Blazovic, providing sound legal representation to 3 generations of families in the Wyoming Valley, offering services to protect your rights and property under bankruptcy law, criminal charges, or DUI. Contact Joe Blazovic in West Pittston. 570-655-4410 for Blazovic Law. So Muser hits both. 11-9 is the score, and Pacheski will have the basketball. Tipped away, stolen here by Sem. They go up court. Here comes Dunkaronis. No, just off the glass. Stop. Muser was going to throw that down. And now we got a timeout here. Lake Lehman, 11 y'all. Kid is the score, 4:14 on the clock. Audio timeout. We'll be right back. We are back here at Wyoming Seminary. 4:14 on the clock. So it's 11-11. Pacheski with the basketball. Now back over to Ethan Adams, back to Pacheski, 3:54. Kane doesn't hit the three. Muser on the rebound, and will come this way. Still some crisp passes. Flanley can't hit that one. Stoll on the rebound. Stoll goes up and hits the glass. 13-11 is the count right now with 3:23 to go here in the first quarter. 2 team fouls here for Lake Lehman, no team fouls for Wyoming Seminary. Trying to play as crisp as they can without Jake Koritz in the lineup on the bench, injured. Inside pass, Klopp finds a way to finish from Max Pacheski. So somehow they slipped that under Ethan Muser's nose, and we're at 13 apiece. So here comes Wyoming Seminary down. Maddock inside, Muser loses the ball, and we're going to get a foul. It'll be the third team foul. Muser hits the free throw, 14-13 now for Wyoming Seminary with 2:55 to go here in the first. Second free throw goes. So a 2-point advantage here for Wyoming Seminary, stepping up their game a little bit here against Lake Lehman without Koritz. Pacheski now with the basketball. Doherty looks to give him a screen. Doherty kind of lurking. Pacheski way out there again. Hits the three. 16-15 goes the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Looking to see if they can make some noise in the District 2 playoffs. They got a lot of the components, good athletes, play with a lot of heart. Now we'll get a foul on Ethan Muser. So 4 fouls on Lake Lehman as Bruce Weinstock heads over to the table. .220 now on the clock. Inside ball game, Muser. Flanley. Gavin Flanley right there to clean that up. Back goes Wyoming Seminary. We got a typical Bobby, Cindy, Brady teeter-totter affairs. We go back and forth with the lead here tonight at Wyoming Seminary. So Sem back up 1. 2 minutes on the clock. Outside look here by Lake Lehman. So into the ball game, number 25, Cole Morio. And that is thrown way out there. We'll get a backcourt. Corey Bean comes into the lineup here for Lake Lehman. So Bean and Morio are now in for the Black Knights. 1:47 on the clock. Move the ball around. Muser outside. In your face. No, can't finish that one. Rebound from Kane. Gets it over to Pacheski. It'll be Lake Lehman, a little bit of transition basketball. They're going to slow it down here. Pacheski gets the screen. Back over to Doherty. Doherty gets it over to Kane. Back over to the corner. They're going to drive in, look for somebody. They find their guy. Doherty open right at the top of the key. Then they go corner pocket. Can't hit that one. And Flanley rips that rebound down. 1:12 and counting here at Wyoming Seminary. So you can see Sem stepping up their game. We mentioned no Koritz. They'll move that ball around, but they'll always go through Ethan Muser for the instant offense, but he can't get that one to fall. Pacheski. Doherty's in that far corner right now. He'll try to come through and try to see if he can sneak in the back as Kane comes to the top of the key with Muser guarding him. Pacheski outside. Muser gets the rebound. 37 seconds on the clock. Sem up 1 here in the first quarter. Muser looking around. Maddock left-handed. Can't do it. Stoll with the rebound. Had his head down for a second as Muser was looking for the ball. Back over to Flanley. Now they go for one shot here with 19 seconds to go for head coach Pete Moses. So Pete Moses steering the ship at Sem, and it's Adam Disbon now at Lake Lehman. Young guy, 9 seconds on the clock. They go to Muser. Doherty tries to guard him. Doherty in his face, and they get a foul on Doherty with 4.5 seconds to go here in the first, and 5 team fouls here for Lake Lehman. That free throw hits. So 2-point advantage here for Sem. See if Todd Pacheski's son, Max, Todd's on the bench. Get him to kind of take it for a run. No, they get Morio, really bombs that away. Kane can't finish it. No foul call. 1960 after one quarter. The lead for Wyoming Seminary. We'll take an audio timeout, and we'll be back here as we thank our friends at Snowden Funeral Home for helping us out tonight. 2 locations. And, of course, it's Kingston and the Back Mountain. We appreciate all they do for the student athletes here in northeastern Pennsylvania. We're supporting them tonight and what they do for families here in our community. Visit them online. It is snowdenfuneralhome.com. Best of luck when the postseason comes around for Wyoming Seminary and Lake Lehman. We'll be right back. We're back here at Wyoming Seminary getting ready for quarter number 2 as we thank our friend Blazovic Law. That's Joe Blazovic, providing sound legal representation for 3 generations. Wills, estates, property issues. Call for a free consultation from basic to the complex. We can help. Blazovic Law, West Pittston, 570-655-4410. Blazovic Law. Inside ball game, Flanley. They tie him up for a second, and a rebound goes over there to Cole Morio. And now we're going to foul the first one on Wyoming Seminary, the 7:42 mark. So Doherty will inbound here. A little bit of a mask situation. We get a brand new one out there for Flanley. And we get it into Kane. So Kane with the basketball, 7:38 on the clock. Here comes Lake Lehman driving with a gorgeous block over there. Kane looking for something. Well, that was all ball, brother. So back over to Wyoming Seminary now. It'll be Andrew Maddock who's helping out here. Again, no play tonight from Jake Koritz. They harass Muser. They find Flanley. Flanley, left-handed, can't finish it, trying to keep it alive. And Neil Doherty will come up with the basketball. 6:57 on the clock. 3-point lead here for Wyoming Seminary. Lake Lehman, the Scrappy Dews. We caught them earlier in the year against Wilkes-Barre area, played them really tough, went right down to the wire. The Wolfpack pulled it out against the Black Knights. So the talent is there. Let's see what they can do with it. Kane with the basketball. Back over to the corner. And 3-point bucket. How about that? Cole Morio lights it up, and we're knotted again. 19 apiece here. 6:26 on the clock. Maddock eyes that up, and it's going Lake Lehman's way. Be back in action tomorrow with Holy Cross and Riverside. .6:10 on the clock. You move that ball around. Inside, outside, and then it gets back over a steal by Sem with 5:56 to go. Muser with the basketball. Skip pass over to the corner at Stoll. Back over to Jackson Amen. Now back over Maddock. Can't hit that one. Great hustle over there by Amen, but Josh Kane tipped it away from him. So everybody hustling. Both teams playing pretty well so far. 5:23 on the clock. Lehman looks to take the lead. Outside shot here. 3. It's off the front of the rim. good opportunity there, but unable to finish, as that was Corey Bean. Now we got a timeout on the floor. 5:12 on the clock, as we thank our friends at Snowden Funeral Home for supporting us tonight since 1908 here in our community. Compassion and dignity, 2 locations, Kingston and Shavertown. Of course, graduate of Wyoming Seminary and the Back Mountain in Dallas. So rooting for all the Back Mountain student athletes, and of course the student athletes here at Wyoming Seminary and the entire District 2. Senior night. So the way the season has gone, there's a lot of ups and downs for everybody. There's been shutdowns. There's been, isolations. They've extended the regular season to Monday and Tuesday now. So there'll be a bunch of games this weekend. A lot of makeup games, different things, and then playoffs will start. The higher seed team will get the home game. So technically, could be a last home game for the regular season, but then you'll see teams hosting teams in the tournament until we get to Mohegan Sun for the district championships. Inside, almost a play there as Maddock tried to get it in to Flanley. He goes down. No foul call. It goes out of bounds. And this one will be Wyoming Seminary basketball. 4:54 on the clock. Inside, outside. Muser gets face raked and still gets it to go. So he doesn't need to shave tomorrow. He already got one. 4:42 on the clock. 21-19. Wyoming Seminary in front for Pete Moses. Already has it. Back over Morio. Shot was way off the mark. And it'll still be Lake Lehman basketball. Adam Disbon yelling what he wants over there on the side. And now we'll get Lake Lehman throwing it in. Kane will challenge Muser. Max Pacheski three-pointer. Max Pacheski firing it up tonight. 22-21 as Max Pacheski has led the effort here at Lake Lehman tonight. Come back over. It'll be Maddock. The lefty. Stole for the three. Muser. And now we get a foul. They were holding Muser's jersey, trying to hold him down. That's one way you do it against a guy who's pretty darn tall and pretty darn good. But pretty much illegal. Klopp back in and Adams back in. Doherty comes out. 4:03 on the clock. 6 team fouls for Lake Lehman, just 1 for Wyoming Seminary. Flanley with the basketball gets it back over to Andrew Maddock now. So you got a 2-3 zone, and Klopp will come all the way out to try to guard Muser. Try to front him if they could. Flanley goes in. Flanley gets the bucket. So tried to use a little bit of pump faker down there. Didn't need it. And 23-22, Wyoming Seminary leads the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Ethan Adams, the quarterback, now playing basketball just because he's pretty darn good at that too. Adams, lefty, gets fouled. So the second foul as Ethan Adams will head over to the free throw line. 6 team fouls, 2 team fouls. Both of those fouls for Wyoming Seminary go against Andrew Maddock now. So now we enter in John Coates, the senior. And he makes that one. So back goes Lake Lehman now, 24-23. Inside, outside ball game. They're moving the ball around. Flanley inside, trying to go big, and he does. Gavin Flanley stepping up tonight here for the Wyoming Seminary Blue Knights. They lead now 25-24, 3:02 on the clock. So back and forth we go, Jack. Adams off the glass, doesn't make it, stole with a rebound. And Stoll will get it over into Maddox's hands. 2:46 on the clock. Flanley, almost made that one as well. He'll go to the free throw line. 17 fouls here against Lake Lehman, who has no answer right now for the bigs on the inside. But again, they're right in this ball game, 25-24. It's just been what the offense is given here for Wyoming Seminary tonight. Score it. Muser, huge rebound, can't finish. Back over to Flanley, and now we'll get another foul. And Lehman can't believe it. This is going to go against Kane. So Doherty will come back in. Kane will come out. 3 fouls on Kane. That's huge. Sounded like that was some kind of bench warning over there. Muser with the shot. 27-24. 3-point lead. Ethan Muser back on that free throw line. Fundamentals for this kid, he keeps working and working and working. And hits that free throw as well. 28-24. A 4-point lead. That's unheard of tonight. It's been 1, it's been 2, it's been 3. Max Pacheski, that's off. Rebound, Adams. Doherty has it. He's thinking about a 3, but he kicks it back out. Back over to Klopp. Open right at that high post, and it pulls Muser out is Doherty. Would like to see Lehman go to him. Doherty right on Muser. He's hit the 3 earlier. Wouldn't mind seeing Neal pull that shot. Adams now with the basketball. Over to the corner, it's Pacheski. Coates is right in his grill. Back over to Doherty, back through Pacheski, and now we'll get a foul on Coates. 1:54 on the clock. So we get it inbound here from Doherty, back over to Adams. Pacheski got stuffed over there by Stoll. Pacheski came back in. They said it was all good. Adams now. Stolen by Flanley. Gavin Flanley playing big tonight, playing inspired basketball here on senior night. Mom and dad in the crowd watching tonight. And there's usually no fans allowed, but here on senior night, they allowed it. 1:21 on the clock. Muser. Maddox for 3. Maddox downtown buries that shot. Andrew Maddox. And a timeout on the floor, 31-24. A touchdown lead here for Wyoming Seminary with $1:13 to play. As we thank Blazovic Law. Joe Blazovic providing sound legal representation to 3 generations of families in the Wyoming Valley. Wills, estates, property issues, workers' comp claims, Social Security, disability, financial issues. Give Joe Blazovic a call in West Pittston, 570-655-4410. Our friend Joe Blazovic supporting local high school sports here tonight. We appreciate him and what he does for the community here in Northeastern Pennsylvania. We are back. Lake Lehman now with the basketball. 1 minute on the clock here in the first half. Sem has built up a lead. Inside to Pacheski. Muser's there, and somehow Pacheski got it in. Crafty play, 31-26. Klopp doing his best to try to guard Muser. 29 seconds here on the clock. Quarter number 2's rolling down, and Sem's looking for one shot here for head coach Pete Moses. 13 seconds on the clock. Flanley with a pick. Stoll inside Muser. Muser puts his head down. Muser banks it in with 4 seconds to go. Pacheski on the runner, going to be short. 33-26 at the half. And that will do it. We'll be back for quarter number 3. We'll take an audio timeout, and we'll be back here in the John Mendola Show Network on YouTube, on Boxcast app, on Apple TV, on Chromecast, Fire Stick, you name it. Thank our friends at Snowden Funeral Home since 1908. Snowden Funeral Home here in our community with compassionate dignity. 2 locations, Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online, snowdenfuneralhome.com. The John Mendola Show Network, we're driven by McCarthy Tire Service. back for quarter number 3. Hot spotting away inside the gymnasium here at Wyoming Seminary. Triple team this Pacheski. Somebody's got to be open. Klopp comes in extra. Oh, what a gorgeous play. 7:36 on the clock. And attorney Joe Blazovic for helping us out tonight here at the gymnasium at Wyoming Seminary. Flanley inside outside. Ray. 36-28. So we get a foul. One team foul here for Wyoming Seminary. Josh Kane tried to go big there. Almost finished it, just a little too much double English. And it spun out. 6:59 on the clock here in the third quarter. Over to the corner, it's Stoll. Looking around, Muser tries to seal. Doherty comes up with a rebound. Neil Doherty. It's not the rec league at the Odyssey, but Doherty on the clock, 36-28. Skip pass over to the corner. Doherty now with the basketball. I'd like to see him get aggressive against Muser. Draw a little contact there. Adams now with it. Kane lurking inside. Got matched up against Stoll. I think that's a positive matchup there. A little bit of a height and weight difference here. Kane on Stoll. And they get Stoll on the foul right behind. 6:17 on the clock. 2 team fouls here against Wyoming Seminary. Inside ball game. Lake Lehman Black Knights. So Lehman not give it up here. 36-30. No Jake Koritz tonight here for Sem. Flanley, inside move. Muser puts it back, hustling in. Pacheski now with the basketball. Slips by 1, 2, and then he is locked up, but they say they locked up his wrist. So we'll get the third team foul now against Wyoming Seminary. Went the opposite way in the first half, whereas Lehman had like 5 fouls and Sem had none. And now it's Sem now starting out with 3 team fouls. 5:49 on the clock, 38-30. That free throw goes. Pacheski got the roll. 38-32. 6-point deficit here for Lake Lehman. Flanley. And one. Doherty thought he hit all ball. Got some body in there. 40-32, 5:40 on the clock. Muser. Across the lane. That got robbed on that one. Bounced out. 5:26 on the clock. Huge lead here for Sem. Up 10 right now. So they throw in Corey. Basically getting the drill here. Play right on him. Muser will now try to set up post down low. Inside to Flanley. He traveled. Good call there. Took the shuffle step. Now they get it over to Ethan Adams as the Lake Lehman offense tries to set back up here. Doherty with the basketball. Going to take on Muser. Goes in the Doherty needs to get a little bit aggressive here and confident against Ethan Muser. 42. So here's the foul on Lake Lehman as Bean is getting a little too aggressive. He's saying straight up, but he's been right there on Muser. And the call from Bruce Weinstock, veteran official. 42-34, 3-team fouls to 2-team fouls. Outside shot stole short. Rebound Bean. Gets it over to Adams. Adams has it now. 3-team fouls to 2-team fouls. Third quarter, John Mendola show here. It's on Roku, Apple TV, the Boxcast app, YouTube, Facebook Live, Fire Stick, Chromecast, you name it. They're guarding. Oh, he missed a backdoor cut there by Kane. Communication there by Lake Lehman. They needed to mention, they say, hey, hit me. Or somebody to say, look, back door, whatever it was. User blocks Pacheski on that one. And now they're coming the other way. Inside. Tonight. He did a good job of boxing out there. So 14 fouls to 2. Hayden Klopp comes in. Bring in Morio. Thank our friend Joe Blazovic in West Pittston, providing sound legal representation to 3 generations of families in the Wyoming Valley. Workers' comp claims, financial issues, estates, property issues, or wills. Blazovic Law, West Pittston. Call 570-655-4410. Joe Blazovic. We appreciate his support. So here comes Lake Lehman, moving the ball around. Back over to Pacheski, 3:22 on the clock. He's double team. Users kind of help him in, and it's runner by Pacheski. So Jackson Amend guarded him. User came over, but the runner, 42-36. Lake Lehman, like a bad cough, they just won't go away right now. Muser's coming over. Bean's trying to stay with him. Outside shot, Coates off the front of the rim, and we're going to get a foul. Who's it going to go against? It's going to go against Wyoming Seminary. So Flanley called on that foul. 30-second timeout here coming from the Funeral Home since 1908. Here at our community, Compassionate Dignity, 2 locations, Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online, SnowdenFuneralHome.com. 4536. We'll be back in a minute here. We are back. So Lake Lehman with the basketball. They get it over to Pacheski. Jackson him in. Pacheski kicks it over to Morio. Back over to Hayden Klopp. Corner pocket. Buries the shot. Corey Bean off the bench. 45-39. So that last bucket by Sem went, but the foul was on the floor underneath by Flanley, who's called the play a little bit bigger tonight. Stuffed by Klopp, and it is out of bounds. Outside shot, and score it up. Andrew Maddock. 48-39, 2:16 to go. Here comes Lake Lehman. Feels more like a 2 or 3 point game, but Sem's built up a nice lead. Lake Lehman has to match everything that Sem has done. Flanley on the foul. That'll be a 6th-team foul. And his second. All right, we got to clean the floor. For Bruce Weinstock. Still got some talent there with the foot to clean up the floor. (48-39). They'll get the teams back on the floor. Tomorrow night, Holy Cross and Riverside will play basketball over on the girls' side. We'll bring you that game here in the John Mendola Show Network as the regular season comes to a close. Max Pacheski now with the basketball, the 1,000-point scorer. He's driving in. Tries to get a little bit of wiggle room. Is going to be short. Coach comes up with the basketball back over to number 12's hands, who's been steady with that left-hand throw all night, Andrew Maddock. Coach. Maddock on this backside looking to fire up a 3. Here's the skip pass to him. Dribble in a second, give it to Muser. Muser will be guarded and just so darn tall, and then we'll get a foul there. All the Lehman guys like, hey, wasn't me. It had to be somebody. Somebody fouled Muser there with the 1:31 on the clock. And Bruce Weinstock says, okay, we're going to give this foul to number 24. Muser very good on that free throw line. Strokes that one pretty good. Free throws off. Maddock with a big rebound. I'm sorry, that's Flanley with a big rebound. Throws it back out to Maddock, and then Flanley with a circus shot. So Gavin Flanley doing his part, playing huge tonight here for Wyoming Seminary. 51-39. Kane for 3. Nails it. 51-42. 109. That'll keep everybody a little quiet as Lehman doesn't go away. 102 on the clock here late in the third quarter. Coach with the basketball, they call travel. Wide open, Josh Kane will drive. Josh Kane can't finish, but Hayden Klopp can. 51-44. No quit here in the Black Knights of Lake Lehman. Go over to the corner. Flanley played monstrous tonight. Muser looking. Maddock has been awfully steady at the point. Maddock, one of those crafty lefties. Just has that way with the basketball. Dribble, pass, bounce pass, you name it. Back over to Flanley. 15 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. They're going to pressure Maddock. Gets it into Muser. Muser with the jump step and a score. 53-44, 3 seconds. Here's Pacheski. And no. 53-44 after 3. We'll be back for quarter number 4 here in the John Mendola Show Network as we thank attorney Joe Blazovic and, of course, Snowden Funeral Home for supporting us here tonight at Wyoming Seminary. We are back at it here at Wyoming Seminary. Fourth quarter. So we thank Joe Blazovic and Snowden Funeral Home for helping us out tonight. Of course, we're driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Flanley can't make it. Muser tries to keep it alive. Josh Kane off Josh Kane. Tough play, but it does go off Kane last. 7:47 on the clock. Muser and one. Can't be stopped right now. Big Daddy inside right now, dominating 55-44. And buries the free throw. 54, 7:42 on the clock. 16 fouls, 14 fouls for Lake Lehman. Josh Kane hits the three. (56-47). They try to get a stretchy pass over there. Maddock to Muser, just a little too much pepper on it. 7:18 now on the clock. Here comes Lake Lehman. Kane's hit his last two, just literally pulled up and hit it. He's going to drive in now, try to get some contact. He does. Muser swats it, but gets the body as he leaned in there. So that'll be bonus time here. 7 fouls. Well, we got 2 coming anyway. Free throw hits. 56-48. Doherty still on the bench over there. See if he's going to get back in here soon for the young coach Adam Disbon and the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Free throw from Kane. So Flanley now will handle the rock. Dribbling around a little bit, playing big tonight here for Wyoming Seminary. He is harassed over there, and they get it over to John Coates. Skip pass over to Maddock. Looking for a pick out here. Muser working really hard against number 24, Corey Bean. Spinning around, he gets popped in the face, and they don't see anything, and no foul, but that's a tough one for Muser. As he dribbled around, spun around, and then met somebody's arm. 6:36 on the clock, 56-49. Flanley kicks it out, Coates. Maddock. Adams will guard him. Poked away by Adams, but found in the hands. Maddock for three, short. Rebound goes to Lake Lehman. That's Pacheski coming down. Long striding it, and Coates fouls him as he goes up. So that's 8 team fouls. And Lake Lehman will head over to the free throw line with a stop clock. Pacheski gets the free throw. And that free throw goes. So 56-51, 6:13 on the clock. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show Network. We're back here in Wyoming Seminary as we appreciate the support from Snowden Funeral Home tonight since 1908. They've been here in our community with compassion and dignity. They have 2 locations, Kingston and Shavertown. Visit them online, snowdenfuneralhome.com. 6:08 on the clock, 56-51 is the count. It is Wyoming Seminary clinging to a 5-point lead as Lake Lehman just won't go away. Bad rash. Muser turning around, backyard basketball. The kid's all right. 58-51 at this point. Here's Adams. Doherty still on the bench. Thought we'd see him back in the lineup right now. Adams. Back over to Pacheski. Klopp will come over for the pick. Muser will come out and help there. Back to Pacheski. Bounce pass, and Muser stepped right in front of Josh King. So they tried to fit it into a tight window. Unable to get that done. 5:20 on the clock. Muser now with the basketball. Nobody there, and now we'll get a foul here on Jackson Ahmed. 9 team fouls. Could that come back to Seminary here down the stretch? Leading by 7. Josh Kane hits it. So Josh Kane's been pretty steady tonight here for Lake Lehman as the Black Knights look to come in and steal that one. No good. 2. 5:12 on the clock. Matic will have the basketball now. Kane will go down court and guard Amend. And they bounce it in. Flanley on the runner. Who had Flanley? Nobody. Here comes away 60-52. Lehman trailing by 8. Corner. Bean. Hayden Klopp gets stuffened over there from Muser. Flanley. Back over. They get it into Muser. Quick fake. Throw it in. Flanley gets fouled. For the Wyoming Seminary offense, haven't seen this much action out of Flanley, but with courts down, they're trying some different combinations, and it's working. They're leading by 8 with 4:27 on the clock. Free throw goes. Short. Josh Kane the other way. Josh Kane will be guarded now by Flanley. Comes in, gets Muser to go up, and one. Josh Kane showing his skill set. And that's what you got to do. You got to try some pump fakes. You got to do some different things. You can't just run in against a kid who's like 6'7". He'll swat it away. 61-54. So 6-point deficit here for Lake Lehman. 10 team fouls for Sem and 5 team fouls here for Lake Lehman. Maddock with the basketball. Pacheski a half a step slow there on Flanley. Coach with the basketball. Now they get it back. Muser driving. Muser hitting off the glass. No answer for Muser. 63-55. Pacheski with the transfer to somebody, and then another one, and then Max Pacheski puts it in, 63-57. Lehman still hanging tough here. Steal, a turnover, a missed shot. They're right in this thing. No carry there by Maddock. Back over to Muser. Muser will stop. Back to Maddock, who's been crafty tonight. The lefty. Flanley. Monster man tonight. 65-57. Pacheski now with the basketball. In a tight spot. Now they get it over on the other side. It's Morio. Back over to Josh Kane. No, it's Klopp. And now we'll get a timeout with 2:37, 65-57. Driven by McCarthy. We'll be right back. Back here at Wyoming Seminary, 65-57. The Blue Knights lead the Black Knights tonight. It'll be Kane with the basketball. Kane drives on Muser and right up over the rim. 65-59, 6-point deficit. Muser. And it's going Lake Lehman's way. .2:15 on the clock. Josh Kane trying to keep the ball in his hands and see what he can do. Gets the ball. Flanley will foul him. He'll head to the free throw line. 1-1. He's been pretty good on that free throw line. 2:07 on the clock, that is, and Lake Lehman is hanging in there. Free throws short. That free throw is short as well, and Muser bodies up to get them out of there. 2:03 on the clock. So two big free throws, and then Morio on a little foul here. That'll be the 6th-team foul here against Lake Lehman. Maddock with the basketball. Pacheski guards him. They skip pass it over to Coates. He'll dribble out with 1:49 on the clock here in the 4th. Back over to Maddock, looking for Muser inside. Men now with the basketball. Back to Muser. Muser with a quick shake and a fake and foul down low. He'll head to the free throw line, shooting 2, leading by 6. So that's 5 fouls on number 24. And Klopp will come back in. So that foul was clearly against Max Pacheski. grabbed his arm. And they call it against number 24, who heads out. Free throw, no good. Corey Bean gets credited with the foul on that one. And Muser misses 2 free throws, uncharacteristic of him. 1:30 on the clock. Max Pacheski short, and Muser gets the rebound. They're only down 6 points. A 2 does Lake Lehman well. Oh, we got a timeout here for Wyoming Seminary ahead of time. I want to thank Joe Blazovic, attorney, offering services to protect your rights and property under bankruptcy law, face criminal charges, DUI. Joe Blazovic will protect your rights. 570-655-4410, Blazovic Law, West Pittston. So we're back here at Wyoming Seminary, 65-59. It's a 6-point lead here for Sem, and they will inbound the basketball. Three and a half, 4, and Morio, and they call it out on Sem. So 1:15, you think about, okay, if we get it to a little bit ago, if you're Lake Lehman, then you're only down 4. They kind of forced the 3. Got to be careful. Kane finishes. Almost got that in a Dunkarooski, but he wanted to get as close to the rim as he could. Now we'll get a foul here on Morio. That'll be the 7. 65-61. 1:03 to go. So now you're going to put Sem on the free throw line. So this will be Maddox. It's a free throw. See if Muser tries to spinner. He does. Gets in 2 free throws. Don't think I would have fouled there, especially a crafty lefty. 6-point lead. Pacheski from way out there. Don't need it. Think they should be hitting some 2s. His dad's even saying, drive in, drive in, drive in. Max is better than that. Got to realize, hey, you get it down to 4 or 5 and then see what happens. No need to force the 3. Maddox coming down. Morio guarding him, and he'll foul him. 52.3 seconds to go. Again, you're down 6. I don't think I would have fouled that early. You just try to chase the ball a little bit, see if you get a steal, and you're a couple of points away still if you could get a quick bucket. Doherty has been out forever, and he's finally going to come back into the lineup. Definitely cold. Muser battling, but it's going to be Lake Lehman basketball. So Doherty comes in and will go down low. With 48.5 seconds on the clock. Here's Josh Kane. He's hit some 3s, but has driven to the basket a few times. Doherty, banks are open. So Doherty's on the bench and hits a big bank shot, 67-64. And there's the 3-point deficit. But now you foul Maddox. Good free throw shooter. That's a tough play. Doherty comes off the bench, shoots the 3. You know you haven't been in the game for a while. And was sitting there waiting for him to come back in there for Lake Lehman. He's good energies. Got some good buckets he'll make and get some rebounds. But he ends up somehow banking in the three. 68-64, 34.3 seconds to go. Free throw goes. 69-64, 5-point deficit for Lake Lehman. Here comes Kane. Josh Kane will drive in. Josh Kane with a no-looker. Love it to pull Muser out just a little bit. 69-66. They keep fouling Maddock. I just, if you're like Lehman, you keep fouling the guy who keeps hitting the free throws. You throw it to somebody else and just see what happens. You got 22.9 seconds on the clock. But that's what Maddock does. He just heads to the free throw line, and he's sunk a whole bunch of them tonight, so he's been good. Andrew Maddock with that left-handed stroke. 70-66. It's another one. So we're back to 5-point lead. Pacheski. Hayden Klopp off the front of the rim. They keep it alive. Neil Doherty for the three. It's going to be long. Josh Kane back over. Neil Doherty's going to pull the trigger. That one doesn't go. They back out, and then that will do it. 71-66. Lake Lehman fights, but the Blue Knights of Wyoming Seminary just a little too much tonight. As we thank Snowden Funeral Home for supporting us tonight, and Blazovic Law, Joe Blazovic in West Pittston. Final score, Wyoming Seminary 71, Lake Lehman 66. Have a good night, everybody. On the John Mandola Show Network, we are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.